Cursed Mickey, the last episode. Chapter 1, The Forbidden File. Sam was a fan of old animation. Since childhood, he had admired classic Disney cartoons and dreamed of becoming an animator. Over time, his passion turned into an obsession. He collected rare episodes, lost tapes, and banned scenes. He spent hours on forums searching for obscure materials, sometimes even buying old VHS tapes and film reels at auctions. One night, he stumbled upon a strange thread in a hidden section of a forum. The title was simple: The Last Episode. 1931. The original poster claimed to have found a recording that should not exist. Some commenters warned against downloading the file, saying something was wrong with it. But Sam was intrigued. The post contained a link to a cloud storage folder. Inside was a single file: Mickey Mouse 1931.avi. Without hesitation, he downloaded it. It was a short video, only about 7 minutes long. Sam put on his headphones, opened the file, and pressed play. Chapter 2, The Viewing. At first, everything seemed normal. It was a typical black and white animation, with Mickey Mouse drawn in the style of early cartoons. He walked down an empty street, bouncing in rhythm as if to a silent melody. But after a few seconds, Sam realized something was wrong. First, there was no sound at all. Second, the city looked too real. Instead of simple drawn backgrounds, the streets were eerie and detailed, filled with decay. Some buildings appeared scorched, as if they had burned down. Mickey walked too slowly. 2 minutes in, the camera zoomed in on his face. His expression was lifeless, no smile. His eyes looked empty. At the 3-minute mark, something strange happened. In the background behind Mickey, a shadow moved. Sam rewound the video. Yes, he wasn't imagining things. A dark figure had flickered in one of the ruined buildings. Then came the sound, a distant, low thumping, like a heartbeat. Mickey kept walking. Now, his eyes started to change. The pupils widened, and the whites darkened. Suddenly, the screen glitched, and for a fraction of a second, Sam saw a distorted frame. Mickey's face stretched into an unnatural grin, his eyes black and hollow. His computer froze. The video kept playing. A whisper came through the headphones filled with static. "You've watched too long. Now you're part of the show." Chapter 3, The Night Visitors. Sam ripped off his headphones and grabbed the keyboard. He tried to close the video, but it wouldn't stop. The screen glitched again. Now, Mickey was closer to the camera. His grin stretched even wider. Black liquid dripped from his eyes. Sam yanked the power cord. The screen went dark. He sat in silence, his breath shaky. But the silence didn't last long. From his speakers, which should have been off, came a faint crackling sound. Then a slow, raspy voice. "I see you." Something rustled behind him. Sam froze. He turned his head slowly and saw 2 round shadows near the door. The lights flickered, and a dark figure darted across the room. Sam jumped up, panicked. He grabbed his phone to turn on the flashlight, but the battery was dead. A shuffling sound came from the corner of his room. He was not alone. Chapter 4, The Trap. Sam didn't sleep that night. He refused to turn his computer back on. He checked his external hard drive, but the video was gone. It was nowhere to be found, as if it had never existed. But the real nightmare began later. Sam started hearing things. Every night he heard faint footsteps in his apartment. Dark figures flickered in the hallway. One night, he heard a whisper outside his bedroom door. Play me again. He didn't open the door until morning, but the worst part was the mirror. When he walked past it, something moved in the reflection. And one night, when he finally dared to look, he saw him, Mickey, standing right behind him, a wide grin, black, empty eyes. And before Sam could scream, the mirror went black, like a computer screen shutting off. Chapter 5. The Last Message. That night, Sam left his apartment. He couldn't stay there. But before he left, he made one mistake. He logged into the forum and posted a final message. Has anyone else seen this episode? The first reply appeared within a minute. You shouldn't have asked. The second reply followed. You're already part of the show. Sam's hand started shaking. Then the third comment appeared. It had no words, just an image, a screenshot of him, Mickey, with black, hollow eyes. Sam felt something breathing behind him. But by then, it was too late.